as we mentioned before the break, today marks the start of Fertility Week here at Loose Women. The journey to having a family comes in all shapes and sizes, and we'll be talking about as many of them as possible. But for now, we're going to be discussing adoption with a couple who are hoping to become first-time parents. Please give a really warm welcome to the Only Way is Essex star Harry Derbidge and his fiancée Dean.
How are you two?
Oh, can I just say, you smell divine.
Thank you.
Wow,
we go through a bottle and a half a day.
So how long have the two of you been together?
So
2 years
we've
now?
been together 2 years now.
Yeah.
And yeah, we met out in a nightclub.
Yeah.
Through mutual friends.
Love at first sight?
It was love at first sight, literally. We've literally not been apart ever since.
And you tell me about the proposal, because your proposal was perfect for exactly what you want.
It was so lovely because we did it really privately. We just did it at home. But because Dean obviously proposed to me, so it was just so lovely. We did it at home, and I said to him, because a month before he proposed, we'd been out into a restaurant. And we see this couple getting engaged and the whole restaurant clapping and standing and making a big fuss, and I was like, I would be mortified if that was me. So I think he knew to do it at home, and then we did this big, massive surprise party at my cousin's.
Well, didn't you blindfold him and drive him somewhere and he didn't know where he was going?
So after I proposed, Harry thought that we were going out for dinner with my mum.
Yeah.
So we walked down to the car and I said to him, just before we go for dinner with my mum, we've just got to do one more thing for you.
Yeah.
And then I blindfolded him. But because we went to Amy's house, she lives like 2 minutes down the road to us.
That's your cousin?
My cousin, yeah.
She lives literally 2 minutes away from us, and I thought, oh, he's got to know. So I drove out and I literally drove around. Literally around and around. Yeah, just to confuse him.
Yeah.
But Dean and Harry, oh my goodness, you met really quickly, you got engaged, you're getting married this year, and now you're in the adoption process. Wow. That is a big whirlwind kind of situation. So how is the adoption process going for you guys?
So we've literally just started our adoption process. We're currently at stage 1, and if you know, like, obviously you know about adoption.
Yeah, I do.
With adoption, you go through your different stages. So we're just quite early on stage 1, which is obviously like our background checks, making sure that we're fit enough and well enough to, you know, provide for a child to come into our life. So that's the stage we're at the minute. And then the next part we go into stage 2 is when you meet with the social workers and you start doing like training and all this stuff just to mentally prepare yourself for a child to come into your life.
And it can be quite a process because you want a baby, although you did say that it doesn't have to be a newborn baby, just a little, just a baby.
Yeah, I think for us, like, a baby is 1 day old or a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Oh, really? Up through that?
I think so.
And can I ask you as well, which is quite interesting, because lots of couples, lots of gay couples go through the surrogacy route. What was the decision not to do that and go for adoption?
I think for us, the way we kind of looked at it was, you know, there is hundreds and thousands of kids that are looking for homes that are already in the world. And I totally understand when, you know, 2 gay men want to go through the surrogacy, and I understand that completely, but I thought when we both sat down, we both just discussed that adoption was the right route for us, and this is how we want to do it.
Have they said how long could the process take?
Well, when we originally first started this, we both sat down and was like, we want newborn, and that was like the first kind of thing, because for us, we wanted this child to come into our life and be brought up, and we could for us to experience the same way any other people would experience a baby. But as it's like gone on, and you hear of all these stories and of kids that are foster parents, and it's just for us as time's gone on, you know. A baby, like Dean said, a baby is a baby to us, and if it's 1, 2, 3, 5, no matter what, and that baby that will come into our life, that will be our baby.
You say no matter what. Do you have any preference at all as to whether a girl or a boy, or any race?
See, do you know what I honestly said? I was like, you know, a normal couple would naturally fall pregnant and have a baby. and they wouldn't get a choice, so why should we?
Yeah.
You know, the baby that comes for us will be us.
That's amazing.
And wedding-wise, when do you think it's going to be, and who are the bridesmaids?
It's actually quite
He's got us
sad.
about 8 bridesmaids already.
Do you know what happened?
He goes out and drinks and tells them they're going to be bridesmaids.
Every time I'm out, I'm like, oh, do you want to be our bridesmaid?
Well, do you remember that was how Liza Minnelli asked Martine McCutcheon?
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
Is that
they
how
had a
that
few drinks
happened?
and she went, do you want to be my bridesmaid? That's right. Martine McCutcheon was randomly Liza Minnelli's bridesmaid.
I'm just really insulted. You've been sat here for 4 minutes and you haven't given us a
He's not drunk, that's
He's not drunk.
A glass of wine.
Yeah. So you're going to have a big Essex shebang?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, perfect.
It's going to be very Essex, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going for a big...
Amy will be there, and your friend is Demi
Sims, yeah. So
Demi Sims.
Demi and Amy are our maid of honours.
Right.
And then we've got 8 bridesmaids as well.
And what you're going to wear? Have you thought about outfits?
So we keep discussing that we want our bridesmaids to be in white, because we're not going to wear white. Oh. And so now I've given Amy, like, this whole big picture in her head. She keeps sending me pictures of wedding dresses. Like, I feel like she's going to live this, like, Katie Price fantasy of our wedding. And I'm like, no, babe.
Oh, you
Send
don't
me-
know, babe.
I want her to be in a wedding dress.
Oh, no. I said she can wear something, like, white and sexy, but a bit, but not like a big old big wedding dress.
Yeah, like bridesmaids
But she thinks she's going to wear a wedding dress.
You better check it well before the day.
I know, I'm
No
gonna.
surprises on that one for you.
That's so funny.
Oh, well, best of luck to both of you
Thank you so
on
much.
your adoption journey and also on the wedding as well. We'll come along.
We look forward to
Yeah,
getting
you're all invited to the wedding.
See you at the altar.
Yeah.
I'm with the baby.
Yeah, we'll come back with the
Lots
baby.
of answers.
Oh, you must do. That'd be
Yeah, we
lovely.
will.
Thank
Lovely.
you. It's Harry and Dean. And if you would like more information about adoption or about any of the fertility-related issues that we were discussing earlier, you'll find it all on our website.